Hello everyone, this is Sister Cheek, and we have a video that we hope will be a big help for you. Many missionaries have asked about being able to access the portals of their students, or even the mock-up of a pathway portal, what used to be called the student portal, so they can better understand what is there and how they can use it to support their students. Unfortunately, we can't do that, but we have come up with the next best thing. The PowerPoint will show you just what is on the portals of your students and how everything works. We are showing you in a video, and we're also going to provide you with a PDF file of the same information. You can use this PDF to help students find resources that will help them succeed in Pathway. Here is a view of what you would see if you were a Pathway Connect student. We have taken the actual Pathway portals of different students and removed identifying information to protect confidentiality. In the portal, students can see their progress, not only in the current semester, but where they are in the entire year-long program. This is the portal of a student who is nearly finished with his first semester of Pathway, while this is a student who is in the third semester of Pathway. You can see that he is 94% of the way through the program. Students can also see how they're doing in their courses. As you can see, this is a student who's doing very well. Also, the actual name of the course, in this case PC 101L, that is written there is a link to the student's Canvas webpage. That is a fast way for them to get to their online course. By clicking on Upcoming, students can look at the next semester. They can also click on the academic calendar shown below and see all the dates that will be important to them academically. When the students click on calendars, these are the pages they see. They can see when classes begin, when their first gathering is, when the last day to pay tuition without getting a late fee will be, when they can start registering for the next semester, when the current semester will end, and a lot more. This is not just for this semester, but for all 3 semesters for this year and next year. So when students come to you to ask when things are going to happen, this is the place on their portal to send them to. If students have difficulties, they can chat with support without having to find a link. Chat is right on the bottom of their page. This is the box that opens up when students click on Let's Chat. Please encourage your students to use chat and to ask support for help. The people at support are working hard to answer more quickly and to solve student problems in a short time. If, after contacting support, your student doesn't receive help in a timely manner, please contact the area support missionaries and we will follow up. But we can't follow up until the student has made the first contact with support. Also, when mistakes happen, we can help support to catch them quickly. If the students constantly go around support, there is no way for the team leaders in support to learn where the problems are in the system so they can fix them. Also on the bottom of the page are the Zoom link to the gathering group and the contact information for the missionaries who are guiding that group. The Zoom link is especially important with the new changes in Zoom. The new links with the embedded password will be located here. Students who only have the old links will not be able to get into their groups. The Zoom link will take the student right to the gathering group. Notice that the gathering time is always given in local time. So here it says 5 o'clock on Thursday because this was done in Utah. The student would see it as 8 p.m. on Thursday in Brazil. Just as clicking on My Gathering will give the student the link to join the group, so clicking on My Contacts will give the student the missionary's email and telephone numbers. As you know from experience, the student will prefer WhatsApp, but at the beginning of the semester, it's a good way to make contact with the missionaries. Here are a few other useful links. The first is a link to a welcoming video by President Gilbert. President Gilbert welcomes them to Pathway, and there are English subtitles to help the students understand him, even if their English isn't fluent yet. Then there's a link to the latest devotional. It opens up right in the portal and is only 6 or 7 minutes long. It's a wonderful way to feel the Spirit when everything feels like it's a bit too much to carry. Lastly, there is the new student checklist that helps students know what to do to get ready for the first day of class in Pathway. This is a really important link. At the beginning of the semester, it has been estimated that nearly half the questions in the chats with support can be answered in the new student checklist. If new students have questions, this is the place to look first. And this is the page that opens up when the students click on the link. If you as missionaries are interested in looking at the new student checklist, you can find it at this URL. This document has important information, such as how students can make sure to be able to find their Pathway portal every time. Some students need this. They find their portal the first time and then can't find it again. Others need help in knowing how to download and install Microsoft Word and Excel. This page also discusses iLearn, the video that helps students understand the computer system that BYU Pathway uses. This can be very helpful for new students who may be overwhelmed with learning online. Lastly, there's information about when classes start, information about their first gathering, paying tuition, etc. All new students not only have this link on their portal, but they get a copy of this document in an email before the start of the semester. However, many can't find it or don't open it, the attachment. If they have questions about this information that's here, please encourage them to click on it right in their Pathway portals. There's some other neat things that students can do in their portals. First, they can register right in their portal for the next semester. When the registration opens for a new semester, this will appear, and students can register right from their portal. Now, if they still owe tuition from past semesters, the portal will let them know what they need to do in order to be able to register. Secondly, they can pay their tuition bills. There are two places in which a student can look at tuition bills and make a payment. Clicking on the person icon in the upper right-hand corner will bring up a box with many options, including making a payment. We will talk about the other things that are here in a minute. Clicking on Finances will also bring up Make a Payment, but it will do more. It allows a student to see his or her own financial history, including any small debts that might be holding up registration or application to BYU Idaho. Now, when they click on that, if they don't have a box opening up that shows them their financial history, it could be that they have pop-ups blocked in their computers. They need to go to the settings for their browser, look at Settings, Site Settings, pop-ups, and redirects. They need to allow the Pathway website to have pop-ups. Then they will see the boxes that will allow them to make their payments. Now, the detail on the financial statements here have been deleted to protect privacy, but you can see that a financial history is available to the student. Now, we're on a new page. How do we get back to the home page? Easy. Just click on the BYU Pathway Worldwide box. The third thing that students can do is they can update their personal information. We can go back to the magic box. That's what I call it, because there's so many things you can do in this box. One of those things the students can do is update their personal information. Many times the area support missionaries get requests to change students' personal information. We can't do that. Only they can, and this is the place where they can do it. When they click on personal information, this is the box that will open up. This example is blank because all identifying information has been removed, but normally a student will find all his or her personal information here. The student just needs to update that information, click on Update, and the information is saved. Now, looking at that box again, notice that this is the place where if students need to withdraw from Pathway, they can do it. They can also download their Microsoft Word and Excel programs and check the status of applications. Another thing students can do is they can choose their certificate to begin working on during the third semester. Clicking on Academic Planning will take the student to an interest survey that will help him or her to decide which certificate to start working on. And when they click on it, this is the page that opens up. They can also get help with tutoring or resolving problems with instructors. Clicking on Resources will take the student to a page that will help with tutoring, resolving problems with instructors, choosing certificates, disability assistance, and many other student-related resources. When they click on resources, this is the page that opens up, and they can choose what kind of help that they need. And here's more information on the same page, just further down. Students can also get answers to frequently asked questions. Clicking on support will take the student to a page that has frequently asked questions on many topics, including tuition, enrollment, and certificates. And here is the page that opens up when they click on it. Now, these are the 2 top questions at the top of the list, but there were many other questions underneath. Now, you have the key to understanding the Pathway portal. It has so much information on it. When students come to you, you can send them a copy of the slide that will show them where they can go to get information. You can just copy the slide off of the PDF. Or if you prefer, you can go online with them on Zoom and direct them to the place on the portal that will give them the resources they need. We hope this makes it easier for you to do your important work of shepherding your students. We appreciate you very much. Thank you.